Yo, 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 it's July 10th, and we have another crazy morning. Crazy morning on the market. All right, new listings. 434 17-mile drive. Hey, this is a really cute little listing right here. 3-2, 1,500 square foot, listed under 1.3 over in, Pacific Grove, but almost into Pebble. This is something that's really, really sweet right here. I have people that I think would be very interested in this property. So I got to go ahead and check that one out. Luxton Street over in Seaside. This is listed at 550. This is a really good price point for a 3-2, 1,000 square foot. Middle of Seaside, but 550 is always something that's going to draw a lot of attention in that Seaside market. I think that's a pretty good price point. This one is returning to market. I've seen it before. It was originally listed in February, but now I guess it's back. It's a 4-3, 2,300 square foot on a 4,000 square foot lot over by Carmel Point. It's a cool location for sure. It's a really interesting property. Sub $4 million with that location. It should draw a little bit of attention, especially in this current market, because we're seeing things fly off the shelves. All right, price decreases. Bonifacio went from 4.9 to 4.6. 4 bed, 5 baths, 4,400 square foot. Originally listed over in the end of January, over in Pebble. It's a beautiful property with really fantastic bay views, or Stillwater Cove. And then it's trading. I mean, again, things are red hot right now. Oh, and this isn't trading, this is price reduction. Okay, well, expect it to be going soon. Okay, over in Seaside, Seminole Court. This is an Upper Broadway corridor, really good part of Seaside, right on San Pablo, or right off San Pablo, excuse me, on a little cul-de-sac. 3-3, 1,600 square foot, 3 baths in Seaside is pretty good. This is good square footage. It was listed 789 down to 777. This is, still the high side of the market in Seaside, but this is a good part and good location in Seaside. Mescal. It's kind of the same story. This one was listed at 849 and down to 799. These two are direct neighbors, so it's kind of funny that they dropped at the same exact time. 4 bed, 3 bath, 2,100 square foot. So this one's a lot more bang for your buck. A little bit busier street, but I mean, tomato. The Seminole is just on a tiny little cul-de-sac, just a house or two removed from that busy street. To be honest with you, I really like this property. It's a house I recognized as soon as it came on the market. And while I like the home quite a bit, I do think that the price is a little bit on the high side over for that Seaside market. So let's continue to see what moves with it. Vesconcio Road over in Pebble, off Lopez. You're not really getting the ocean view feel over here, but you do get a beautiful property and a really pretty estate. I mean, obviously this house is gorgeous. Listed a little under 4.9, it dropped to 4.8. It's 5 beds, 6 baths, 5,200 square foot on an acre. Come on, I mean, this thing is awesome. It's a really, really cool property. In Quail Way, over in Quail Meadows. Okay, so it was a 3 bed, 5 bath. Listed originally for about 4.4. Now it's about 433. And we're talking 3 acres. Quail Meadows is this sweet gated community over right in kind of the Quail area, right as you get into the valley, Carmel Valley. It's sunny, it's beautiful. You can get some acreage in a gated community, but you're still 3 minutes away from town, 4 or 5 minutes away from town. So it is a really unique, really pretty, and really fantastic kind of estate. Estates up there in Quail Meadows, and I've always loved that area. All right, on to contingent, and we're seeing 7 contingent today. Hey, things are moving strong, guys. Things are moving strong. Okay, this forest property was originally listed at 1.8. This one was on the market before then, though. I mean, this was originally listed at about 2.2 in 2019. 5 bed, 5 bath, 3,400 square foot. That is fantastic, right? And this thing is beautifully appointed, brand new construction. They really redid everything, completely modern home. Only issue is that it's on a very busy part of the street. I mean, the reality of it is Forest is kind of main thoroughfare in Pacific Grove. So I understand why the price was kind of reduced down to this 1.8, but I do also understand why it's trading now. It was a really, really pretty remodel, and it's what people are looking for. It's also a huge house for the location. Okay, Flores Street, right in the middle of town. This one just hit the market at 760. It's trading at 760 that quick, one day on the market, 32,000 square foot. Hey, that makes that unit that just hit the market yesterday or this morning at 550 in the same general region a pretty good deal, huh? Okay, over on South San Luis Avenue. This is Carmel Woods. Cool location, close to the Highway 1 entrance and exit. 3.3, a little bit under 2,000 square foot. Was originally listed at 1,950. They dropped down to 1,850. It's only been on the market though for about a month, so this is a relatively new listing. Hey, we're seeing crazy movement in Carmel. That Carmel market is rock solid strong. Okay, it's a 3.2, 1,500 square foot, 959. It was listed in early May. Just a little house over on Franklin Street. Franklin's a relatively busy street over in Old Town, Monterey, but it's right up from Cannery Row. Old Town is a really cool property, or a really cool location. Things don't trade that much around there because people have owned it since the families have owned it since the original, basically, invention of Monterey. So Old Town is a super cool area and definitely gets a lot of interest. Okay, this Crest Road in Pebble. I toured this one a couple times. Accessory dwelling unit downstairs, 4.3, 2,400 square foot. It was originally listed at basically 2.5. Now it's down to 1,080,000. The real issue with this one, it's a cool house. It's a little bit dated. It's built on a hill. Okay, the real issue, in which you can't tell from this photo, is right about here is Highway 68, a major highway thoroughfare. So it does back up directly to the highway. That being said, this is kind of entry level into Pebble. You're at the very top of the peninsula. So go down one way, you're in Pebble. Go down the other, you're in PG. Go down the other, you're into Monterey. So you're at the very peak of the hill. It's a really unique property. It's a cool property, and it's a great entry level into Pebble. And interesting to see that all that Pebble, the lower end of the Pebble market, is just being gobbled up aggressively right now. Okay, Forest Street over in Monterey. Hey, this is great because I had a comp that is currently in escrow, and this one just got gobbled up really quick. Was originally listed only a week ago. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot. Boom, boom, boom. Things trading quick in this Monterey market over by Navy Postgraduate School. Love to see it. And 108 19th Street over in Pacific Grove. This thing had fantastic location, right off Lovers Point, right off downtown PG, right off the bike path, walking distance to the end of the peninsula. I mean, this thing has it all. If you want that quintessential PG living next to everything you'd want to go to, this is one of the ones you got to look at. That price point was nice and high, but it was justified by the location. For 1,100 square foot, it's not been on the market for that long, only a couple weeks. I'm interested to see what it ends up trading for. All right, and change of soul today. We had two moving along. So I didn't know how to say this the first time, and I still don't know how to say it. But over in Monterey, and this one was originally listed for 1,295, traded for 1,3. This is along Highway 68, 4.4, 3,500 square foot. This one is similar in style and location to my listing over on Determine. It's not quite as sexy. That's why the price point is a little bit lower. But hey, this is sweet, and it's interesting to see that this one traded. That is very cool and above ask too. Via Cortola. This is a property that was recently remodeled. This is the one I'm thinking about, and I believe it is recently remodeled. Mid Valley via Rancho Tierra Grande. Hey, it was a cool property. It was relisted at 1,550, traded for 1,5. There we go. All right, guys, that was the morning report. We're seeing a lot of activity. Hey, every day it seems like recently, only a couple hit the market and a ton are going into contingent. So the inventory is diminishing. If you're thinking about selling a home, now is the time to do it. Throw it on the market, see what you're going to get. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.